Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm going to give you guys a review and recap on a new episode of One Piece, which is 701. Now, after watching this episode right here, those of you who even kept up the anime and manga, seriously, I have better not be the only one who is shattered after watching this episode right here. I wish it could have been better, though. I'll still give it good credit for doing the best they can. Literally, I expected to see something better out of the episode of when they explain Law's backstory or past, but this one seems to be acceptable in a certain way. So let's go. Okay, at the beginning of the episode, we have to it that Law is pretty much like ticked off after being thrown out by Corazon, and then he ends up meeting Senor Pink about what's up, and he says Dolphy calls for you. Corazon grabs Law again and throws him out, and Law gets really ticked off, and he meets Doflamingo, and then Jola, on the other hand, being a total B in other certain cases, go like, what are you doing here? We're having dinner. Get the hell out. And Dolphy's like, hey, calm down, alright? I invited this kid in here. And he decided to talk to Law a bit about what's up, And when one of them saw the white skin, they go like, oh no, it's the contagious disease that's going to kill us. And Doflamingo gets really ticked up by Jola and says, yo, Jola, what the hell's wrong with you, huh? Don't spread out stupid rumors that aren't freaking true. It's not contagious. And he asked Law, like, how'd you escape White Town Flevents? And Law's like, I digged myself under a bunch of dead bodies and crossed the border or something. And then one of them nearly wanted to puke or something, which is just hilarious. And Law's like, Corazon, I'm gonna kick your butt. You hear me? Don't eat. Just you freaking wait. And therefore, Baby 5 slaps Law in the hands to go like, yo, what's wrong with you, huh? Have you not heard about the blood rule again after what happened? If you even lay a scratch on him, you're dead. And therefore, Law stares at Baby 5 in anger, and I'm thinking of my, And this is where we begin Law's backstory, about the White Town of Flevents, which is pretty cool here and there. The town used to be so rich and wealthy, due to the fact of its minerals and what they found underground. But eventually, as time goes on, it will be too late to find out it's actually poisonous. And those who actually been smacked hard with these kinds of things will eventually die. And as time goes on, we find out that this poison, on the other hand, infects other younger kids from generation to generation. Like eventually, for example, you're 70, they will drop down couple years. Imagine that, And no wonder Law says he doesn't have much time to live anyway. And therefore, Lamy, which is Law's little sister who wants to go to the festival with him, and her mother, they seem to be having it. They seem to find out that Lamy's sick right now, which is not a good thing. And eventually, when it came to the government finding out, every neighboring country thought it was contagious, and therefore they decided to seal off the country that has lead in it and kill them off. Eventually, a war broke out even when they had their weapons, but they are outmanned and outgunned, that kind of thing. And this brings up to an ugly start of what happened to Law. Law, on the other hand, talks to his church sister and says like, hey, they're gonna let the kids escape, that kind of thing. So you just hang on tight, alright? Law says, I need to go with my sister though, that kind of thing. But, she even teaches Law these kinds of words like, there is always hope, a merciful hand will always reach out and help you out, And I'm thinking in my mind, those kinds of words are going to be it's going to haunt many people back it's going to be haunting because, what happened to Law, he went to go to his sister, check on her, and then he puts her in the closet due to a couple of noises, and then he finds his mother and father shot dead, and he screams out, Mom, Dad, that kind of thing, and he managed to escape the fires from those rifle cycles, and hid onto the bridge. Then he went to his friends in school and his church sister, and they all have been shot dead, which really stinks, and later on, he ends up screaming in agony and pain, and he ends up seeing his house burned down, and he screams out, ah! And I'm thinking about oh my gosh, dude, I cannot be the only one who is shattered by this, okay? Say what you will, say what you want, but hell, this was too terrifying. Now, many people can say what they want, you know. I will say this: I really wish they could have done this a little bit better, but I think they did so. I think they did a job. I think they did somewhat of a good job, if anything, you know. And therefore, we have to it that Law is where he is right now, and it ends up with Law stabbing Corazon in the back, and then Buffalo Boy ends up watching Law breaking the blood law, and therefore, he goes like, oh crap, I gotta get out of here, you know, and so forth. Next episode, we got to go to Duffy's little pastime as a little kid, which is gonna be cool and amazing, you know. I hope this comes out really well. I am really looking forward to it. I'm pretty excited for it. Hopefully, it doesn't like mess up or screw up. But I'm feeling they can do a decent job. I hope they don't take a break next week, because I'm actually getting really crazy nuts and bolts over these kinds of things. I really don't know how long the backstory of Law along with Duffy is gonna last, but guarantee the heck, like we're kind of catching up a little bit with the manga so far. So if they have to take a break, that's fine. It's only gonna fuel my rage and fire because like it's actually picking up, you know, and I'm actually getting excited. So yeah, Law's backstory tragic, man. Like I can't be the only one who was shattered by this episode. If I'm the only one, well, that has to suck. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next review and recap. Expect Steins Gate to come up later tonight. Until then, I'm Alpha Zero. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys next time. Right? Peace out. Bye bye.